Thanks for joining us back in the space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. Every Friday, our theme is We Made It, as we explore ways to ease your worries for the weekend. Tonight's topic is one for all the caregivers out there. For parents and carers, work doesn't end on Friday. A few weeks ago, we got a letter from a listener with children. She wanted to know how to manage her mum guilt. That feeling that she was never doing enough. The worry that she wasn't present enough for her family. We're here to tell you, it's time to cut yourself some slack. We have created a paradox-filled parent guilt loop. This is according to Timothy Caulfield, the author of the book Relax, a user's guide to live in the age of anxiety. Parents feel they aren't spending enough time with their kids, he writes. Even though the time parents spend with the kids has actually increased over the past few decades. It's intensified by social media, of course. Look at that family eating dinner on the beach. Look at that mother crafting a life-size rocket for her son. Look at that dad's artisan lunchbox creation. It creates pressure and increases expectations, says Timothy. All this is despite a lack of evidence that more time with kids is always better. So, how can mindfulness break the cycle? Step 1. Rethink quality time, says Timothy. Magical moments don't have to revolve around kiddie-centric exchanges. Simple living will often do the trick. Running errands, doing chores, doing some gardening, going for a drive to the recycling dump. Mindfulness is about being in the present. Sometimes looking back is useful. What do you remember doing with your parents which was perfectly ordinary? Going to your local corner shop? Heading to the supermarket? Getting cash out of an ATM? What's boring to you could be interesting to them. Step 2. Preempt your parenting envy. Either choose not to look at social media over the weekend or stop taking your envy so seriously. If you see a reel that gives you the feels, that's okay. Smile at that envy. Lean into your own family. Trust your bond. Connect in your own way. You've been listening to The Space with me, your host, Casey Donovan. We're back tomorrow with our bonus weekend episode, a mindfulness tip to renew, revive, and feel alive. Until then, space out.